Welcome to the Bandano Podcast, where we're calling a spade a spade. Great to be here with you guys today. Have you been watching Unrivaled? Do you know anybody who watches Unrivaled? Your friends, your family perhaps, classmates, co-workers. Better question, would your classmate or co-worker, would they even bring it up if they were? Let's be fair. Or out of sheer embarrassment, is that something that they would rather just keep to themselves? We have some updates, some news, some numbers regarding Unrivaled ratings. They also say that they're making
The numbers hit hard. The Professional Women's Basketball League, Unrivaled, is reportedly facing a staggering 47% drop in viewership after only 16 games. This isn't a minor slump. It's a catastrophic freefall for a league simultaneously boasting that it's on track to exceed $40 million in revenue. The glaring disconnect between these glossy financial claims and the dismal audience engagement reveals a harsh reality, one that casts a long shadow over the future of every player and makes the prospect of high-profile departures more than just speculation. Meanwhile, the silence from top talent is growing deafening.
some updates, some news, some numbers regarding Unrivaled ratings. They also say that they're making $40 million in revenue. In case Nafisa Colley and Brianna Stewart, just in case you guys don't know, that's not profit, it's $40 million in revenue. Now, are you going to make profits this season? Perhaps. But let's not do backflips just yet. Please like the video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel. That would mean so much to me. Austin Karp. Big shot. Shout out to you, Austin. Sophomore.
Do you even know anyone who actually watches Unrivaled? Think about it. The rumor on the street is that if your friends, family, or co-workers do tune in, they'd rather keep it quiet. There's a real sense of embarrassment surrounding the league, a feeling so strong that people would rather avoid the topic altogether. This isn't just about low ratings. It's a total failure to capture public interest, turning the league's existence into almost an unspoken...
saw a 20% drop. So the UFL saw a 20% drop, and Unrivaled has seen a 47% drop. Okay, fair enough. Now I see that some ratings came out. We're going to get into some more numbers, don't worry. Shout out to you, Mike Allen. Unrivaled ratings from Friday. 20,000 and 30,000 estimated viewers. I believe this is for the 18 to 49 demographic. This is bad. In my opinion, WNBA and the hype around it and its players have nosedived. I guess when new fans come, you should welcome them instead of treating them like...
The league proudly flaunts a $40 million revenue projection for the season, a figure meant to inspire confidence and signal growth. But wait a minute, revenue is not the same as profit. This key distinction, often conveniently overlooked, changes the story entirely. $40 million in revenue sound impressive on paper, but it means very little if expenses are sky high and the league is still operating at a loss. It's a glossy facade, designed to distract from deeper, more troubling financial realities lurking just beneath the surface.
Around it, and its players have nosedived. I guess when new fans come, you should welcome them instead of treating them like you did. Let's get into some numbers, shall we? Unrivaled from Friday, January 23rd. They kind of redid how they showcase these ratings now. The website that I usually use, they don't give me the totality anymore. Now, instead of millions of viewers, now they just say the total viewership rank. If you guys remember, last year, that would give us a total number. So from Friday, January 23rd, Unrivaled missed on TNT, 30,000 viewers in the...
Austin Karp, a respected voice in the sports world, recently highlighted a harsh reality. Sophomore seasons are notoriously tough for startup leagues on television, and Unrivaled is no exception. The league's 47% drop in viewership after just 16 games on TNT and True TV isn't just a setback. It's a glaring signal of deeper problems. This massive decline shows a failure to retain interest and hints at a shrinking core fan base, ringing serious alarm bells for the league's long-term viability.
Rank. If you guys remember, last year, that would give us a total number. So from Friday, January 23rd, Unrivaled missed on TNT, 30,000 viewers in the 18 to 49 demographic, and 131st in total viewership ranking. If you compare that to Real Time with Bill Maher, 30,000, same amount in the 18 to 49 demographic, but 19th in total viewership rank. Interesting. Unrivaled, Phantom vs. Vinyl, 30,000, 125th on TNT. And an Unrivaled Phantom vs. the Vinyl, 20,018 to 49 viewers.
To understand the severity of Unrivaled's situation, consider this comparison. The UFFL, another recent startup, saw a 20% drop in its second season in 2025. Any decline is concerning, but Unrivaled's 47% plunge is more than double that. This isn't just underperforming, it's collapsing at a rate far worse than other fledgling leagues. The gap between these numbers highlights a deeper, systemic problem within Unrivaled that its peers haven't faced to the same extent.
Hive, Laces, 20,000 viewers on True TV, 167th in total viewership rank. Now, I'm going to be generous here. Yes, that's right. Generosity goes a long way. I'm going to give Unrivaled the benefit of the doubt. And I'm going to speculate some of these total numbers. I'm going to give it a 4 to 5x multiplier. So if we see 30,000, somewhere between 120 and 150. If we see 20,000, somewhere between 80 and 100.
The hard data is even more damning. Mike Allen revealed estimated viewership numbers from a recent Friday, a mere 20,000 to 30,000 viewers in the key 18 to 49 demographic. His verdict was clear: this is bad. Bad. These aren't niche cable numbers for a specialty documentary. These are supposed to be the ratings for a league aiming to break into the mainstream. Such shockingly low engagement exposes a glaring lack of appeal and raises serious doubts about the viability of its entire broadcast strategy.
60,000 to 160,000, it's less than 3x. From 50,000 to 160,000, slightly more. So that's the benefit of the doubt we're going to give them. Now, based on those numbers that I just showed you, it would be reasonable to assume that they are losing viewers. They've lost viewers. People have turned it off. They're not growing. They've lost viewers. Then we pair that with this right here.
Some observers argue that Unrivaled struggles reflect a broader issue in women's basketball, specifically the WNBA, which has seen its hype sharply decline. The claim is that new fans, initially drawn in by the excitement, were turned off by how they were treated. If that's true, Unrivaled may be inheriting a pre-existing problem, but its own internal failures are clearly making things worse. This toxic environment risks driving away the very audience the league desperately needs to survive.
They've lost viewers. Then we pair that with this right here. Unrivaled's long game is paying off. Revenue, reach, and fan demand surge in season 2. This is an article by Melanie Vanderveer. I'm sure she got paid handsomely for this. Unrivaled. The professional women's basketball league, started by WNBA star Nafisa Collier and Brianna Stewart, is showing strong momentum in its second season. Significant gains across revenue, viewership, merchandise, and fan engagement is going.
Let's talk numbers. On January 23rd, an Unrivaled game on TNT drew just 30,000 viewers in the 18 to 49 demographic and ranked a miserable 31st in total viewership. Even shows with the same demo, like Bill Maher, were far ahead in overall audience. Other games that weekend barely fared better, with totals sometimes sinking to 167th on True TV. Even generous multipliers put total viewers at 40,000 to 60,000, still lower than last year's numbers. The trend is clear. Unrivaled is losing viewers, not gaining them. Meanwhile, the league is touting a projected $40 million in revenue and a surge in social media engagement. Sounds impressive until you realize they've added teams, games, and seats. More revenue, yes, but what about profit? And social clicks aren't translating to actual viewers. Merchandise sales might be up, but likely from the same loyal few, not new fans. The reality? A league hemorrhaging nearly half its audience while spinning press releases about growth. Star players are taking notice. With engagement collapsing, departures aren't just possible, they're inevitable.